revisit Nocturne.
You guys want to play some Monster of the Week?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shiny. Let's be monsters.
Shiny, let's be monsters. Hello, everybody. It's Shiny, let's be monsters. You guys, we kind of skipped last week for Halloween purposes, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And do you guys remember what we did the week prior? It's a road trip.
We went out of town. Do you remember that?
You guys going where I'm going?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
You guys headed with me?
Don't pick up Ghostly Hitchhiker.
Are you going
my way?
Yeah.
We stopped at the diner.
It's stuck in my head.
Don't stop at ghost diners.
You guys literally put Eclipse Hollow back on the map. By lifting the curse, you basically reversed years of non-existence and birthed the whole little town back into existence.
So we immortalized in the town square statues, like a water fountain or something?
The only people that might know anything about it are that guy, Gerald. What did I call him?
Yeah, it was Gerald. Right?
That was the hitchhiker, right?
Yeah.
He was a ghost hitchhiker.
Yeah. So the only person who might know is a very old and decrepit Gerald and you guys.
Yeah. I suppose. That'll have to do.
But I don't know, it does put a little spot on the map for you in some ways.
I hope if I logged on to Foundry.
You know, another day dawns on Nocturne, and our intrepid hunters once again find themselves at the Red Caboose, occupying their usual booth. Actually, no, you don't booth. You sit at your usual table. Although I guess you could use a booth today because we will not have the very large and imposing Jane with us today.
Booths are more comfy.
Yes, we don't have to watch our food and our cutlery.
Okay, we'll move you guys into a booth. There you go.
Yeah.
As you comfortably sit here eating your breakfast, because I'm gonna put you guys at like Sunday, 11 a.m.
Sunday breakfast.
Sunday.
You guys good?
We're good. We love Sundays. It's not like the racing. Sunday.
Yeah.
You guys good?
Monster trucks.
Gravedigger at the Coliseum.
Okay. You guys find yourself here at a nice leisurely 11 o'clock in the morning Sunday. As you eat your breakfast, a young woman approaches you, Lila. That's your character's name in this game, right? Yes.
Lila.
That's me.
Lila. Are you Lila? She like kind of looks around herself and clutching this book she has that she's holding very closely to herself. Did you?
Can I see what the book is?
Are you? Sure. I mean, can you say? I mean, are you trying to see what she has?
No, I just thought that the title of the book might be like, oh, some kind of might give me some context, but she can speak.
I mean, are you trying to suss her out? I mean, you can totally, I don't know, if investigate a mystery.
Insight roll.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Go and roll sharp. Just roll
Okay.
a straight sharp. Are we paused or something?
No, I think it's rolling.
No, she's fumbling them around too much, and she seems to be even anxiously kind of looking around.
Okay. Anyway, what's she saying?
Are you is your name Lila? Were you with Miskatonic?
Hi. Yes? Who's asking?
Oh, hi, my name's Beatrice. She'll shove herself in next to you and splay her papers out. I got your name from, oh fuck, what was her name that you have your stupid contact at Miskatonic? I can't remember. Jean.
The one we almost got killed a ton of times.
Yeah, she only got a little mangled.
Yes, Jean. You got the name she got your name from Jean. Yes. She told me that you've dealt with things going missing from Miskatonic before.
Oh, how is she? And I haven't talked to her in a while.
She
What
looks
did you
around, kind of making sure no one seems to be paying attention to her words. Outside of you guys, of course. Say that again, sorry.
I just asked how Jean was doing and then asked her what she needs because I scooted over, but I'm feeling a little crowded in now.
Watch my pancakes.
But yeah, she would. I don't know why this is named Doc, but she'd scoot in here next to the booth across from you, Zach. You would see. She would start to lay her papers out in front of you a bit, Lila. And probably the thing that would strike you would be the kind of scrawled title on that notebook you were checking out that says Dark Star Alignment on it. Or alignments. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes, well, there's something called the Nocturne Codex that Miskatonic has been holding on to for some time now, but it has been recently gone missing.
Oh.
It's been a
Sorry,
key part of my research into the Dark Star alignments that... Say that again, sorry?
I'm so sorry. I keep having a delay with you. I just asked what it was called again because I missed it.
Oh, yes, the Nocturne Codex.
Nocturne
I don't know how I missed that, but yeah, okay.
You'd recognize it. It's a kind of a legendary book of nocturnes. It's full of old, considered historic lore about the town that was supposedly kept as like an archive and logbook for some say the occult. The Nocturne kind of occult group in ancient Nocturne.
Do I know what Dark Star alignment refers to?
She will shuffle her papers. Are you familiar with the Dark Star alignments? They're spoken about several times within the Nocturne Codex. If you're not familiar with the Codex itself, then I imagine you may not be fully aware of the Dark Star alignments.
You said that I'm at least somewhat familiar with the Codex, so do I know anything about Dark Star alignments?
Yeah, you would know that they, the town of Nocturne, over the past few hundred years, these are what they consider sacred star alignments that happen in Nocturne. Supposedly, during these times of alignment, spirits can pass between planes, for lack of a better term. And said, what did you say?
I didn't. I just went, sorry.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said something. And are otherwise supposed to basically enhance magical focus.
Oh, okay.
Like a celestial alignment type thing of the stars that happens here at Nocturne.
Okay. Well, I would make sure that Jacob and Zach are also aware of what it is.
But it happens like every 100 years or so.
Okay.
Excuse me.
So you're a researcher into that? Into the alignments?
Yes. It turns out that the alignment is actually... she looks into her papers. Tomorrow night, according to the calculations left in the Codex. But I was hoping to... There are some writings in the Codex itself about the rituals that they would perform on the night of the alignment.
Oh. So you know when it is, but you don't know what to do.
Right.
Shit.
And now the book has gone missing.
How long ago? Was it back in that raid a couple months ago?
No. The book was in my possession, well, at least in Miskatonic's possession, yesterday. I left it in the care of the archives yesterday, and when I returned today, it was no longer there with no log of being checked out from the archives.
Yeah. Who has access to them? That's just Miskatonic people, right?
You know, I was wondering the exact same thing. So I went straight to security, and security told me that I needed to mind my own business. And
What?
Honestly, it felt very rude. I was very put off by them. That's when I called Gene. Because they acted like absolute ruffians. They did not care one bit about my concerns.
Ugh. Some of them have really become jerks since the new mayor.
Huh. The mayor. Funny you mention him. I feel like I saw him today. At Miskatonic. That's right, he was there.
Oh.
I've heard he's there a lot.
Does seem that way. Maybe they don't like all this government business.
No, keep your politics out of our science. Magic science. Politics out of thaumaturgy. That's what I've always said.
Exactly.
My concern more is that we're not really certain what the ritual is exactly for. We do know that it was very important to the people of Nocturne that it happened in a timely and orderly manner, though. At the apex of the celestial alignment.
What kind of time frame is that? Like a half-hour window, or the whole day, or night?
I like a half hour. Roughly a half hour around midnight, yeah. It's actually, as the celestial alignment goes, it's actually around midnight, 13 minutes and 27 seconds in a window around there, but we don't have to be too particular.
Right. Right. Okay.
These are the celestial heavens we're dealing with, after all.
Of course.
Is anything really perfect?
Well, you know what? You've come to the right people, because I'm not just Lila, who totally did, in fact, find that really important artifact, but you also have right in front of you Jacob, who is an investigative journalist who has uncovered all kinds of important stuff, and Zach, who is a great guy.
Stuff in my face with pancakes, like.
I was gonna say, Jacob kind of looks up mid, like, fork in mouth, like, hey. Gives him away.
It's fair. It's fair. We can move the spotlight to you two a little bit. How do you? What are you picking up on in this conversation, Zach? Let's go, Zach.
Zach, once he's listening and finished his cinnamon sugar pancakes, just loves them. Heavenly, divine. He's deferring to Lila a little bit, because this is a Miskatonic and this Dark Star alignment, so he's gonna lean forward and there are, because this to him would be, if this is in the wrong hands, then of course could be, heralding the apocalypse or something. It's always dire.
It is always dire, and
it's always dire. Yeah.
Hey, does Zach have any heavenly insights into this heavenly celestial alignment?
Right, that's what I was.
Oh, do I? Maybe he'll try to go in the recesses of his angelic mind to see if the fog is clearing. So yeah, why not?
I opened up Jacob. Do you have any
little sharp
moves to?
I would just, in his being a celestial being, living for such a long period of time.
Fair enough. Absolutely.
I would think like an investigative mystery, maybe the sharpest. Sure. Let's see what we got.
Failure.
Yeah, I feel like do you know something is a good sharp roll. Oh, it hasn't come up for me. It was a fail. I still have Fickle just moving around, but nothing else.
Okay. Yep, I failed too. Still a little fuzzy about things are coming into play for Zach. The more time he spends here, but sometimes reaching into his past. There's a lot of time. There's a lot of years kind of blur one to another. Full of things that have transpired.
Compartmentalize more efficiently.
Yeah, yes, this is so vast. We really know how vast things are when you achieve a certain level.
I roll.
Oof. Failure. Oh, got a mark experience, so experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
Experience.
Well, I would say with that failure, Zach,
Yeah.
He's just too into his pancakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're literally like you just try to talk through your pancakes and spit pancake all over her notes and stuff. And she gets incredibly mad at you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just washed it down with some tea.
She would get up and start to like brush herself off. Yes, Jacob.
Okay, she's not leaving. Okay.
We're our only hope. We're Obi-Wan to her.
I would ask her if in any of her readings or anything, if it would make sense that they may have been doing things to prepare leading up to in the weeks, months leading up to this day, like rituals to bring something here, like pulling a creature here through another dimension.
Well, at least one of you has a question. No, she doesn't mean you. I'm just between you and she's just kind of giving a mean mug to Zach over the whole food incident. Or better yet, at least one of you can stop eating long enough to ask a question.
Zach tries not to burp.
As she's saying that, Jacob's putting another bite of food in his mouth, and he's like, sets it down, like doesn't actually leaves it on the fork, just sets it down.
As she brushes herself off, she looks at you and says, I was headed.
I can wait.
I was headed to the founder's mausoleum.
Does she know of any kind of connection?
Between what? What? A connection between what and what? Sorry?
Did I lose you guys?
No, you're here.
We hear you.
Can you hear us?
I did.
Oh no! I'm back!
Oh, he said that's it. Fuck y'all. Oh, no.
Okay, those listening at home, just put on some music and hang a out of service sign on your radio. One of those 15 people.
Oh, I can't do that.
Yeah, don't give me copyright strike over Jeopardy.
Yeah. What's in the public domain? We can sing "Happy Birthday to You."
Ryan, no! Can you hear us once again, Jakob?
I can hear you again.
Yay!
Excellent, excellent. She would have dusted herself off a bit, continuing to look at you, Jacob. Thankfully, at least one of you can swallow your food before asking me a question. Yes, I was thinking, because they've mentioned it multiple times, that's where they usually do the ritual. Well, I was going to head down to the old Founder's Mausoleum, or where they have the Founder's Mausoleum, and investigate further down there, because they mentioned that they do the ritual there, and it's this big kind of open park with a mausoleum. You all would be kind of vaguely familiar with it. It would be a town landmark.
Yep.
For the Founder's Mausoleum. It has this central mausoleum structure and then a larger surrounding garden and open lawn area. She rights herself and tugs at her clothing to become presentable again, and seating herself back across from Zach, continuing to give him a very sour look. I was hoping you guys could help me.
We possibly can, but in your readings of this,
Yes.
does have you heard of anything that seems like? And I'll tell her about the being that we saw being pulled here at the radio tower.
Ooh.
The static
ritual.
monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna bring up the mayor. I'm not gonna try and make any connection to Miskatonic in it, and them bringing it here or anything like that. Just ask about that being
The monster.
First, we don't know if she is like against the mayor or not. She's just curious about this missing book in this ritual. I'm assuming she's trying to get
Lila
power.
thinks she's against the mayor
she
from
didn't
how she
seem to have a
reacted.
negative.
I wasn't sure if we picked up on a negative when we talked about the mayor or not. Okay. So we may ease her into our conspiracy theory. I mean, you can't jump right into it. You just scare people away.
True.
Yes.
So we have this conspiracy.
So anyway.
So yeah, does that ring any bells for her?
Go ahead and investigate a mystery.
Ooh. Oh.
Let's see if one of you can get a positive roll.
Right.
Just giving out experience left, right, and center.
Yeah. Just wish that had been one of the ones I advanced tonight. It was toss up between that and help someone out. I'm like, I don't end up rolling that one as much as I could. Did not advance.
I did see him at the archives today. I suppose I wouldn't put two and two together, except he has, I guess now that you make me think about it, been snooping around the archives a lot lately, asking about certain artifacts and certain events in Nocturne history. Just all in all being very curious. But his curiosity seems to be skewed towards the occult. The occult history
I know, because I mean,
of Nocturne. Go ahead.
he basically canceled magic, right? Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Lila folds her arms. He just wants it all for himself.
Well, I mean, I really want to have Jacob be like, say his actual name, and
Malachor.
yeah, it'd be like, Malachor would want all the power, kind of thing, and not say that, not directly say that that's the mayor, but engage her reaction.
Ooh.
I don't know if she would directly know that he's a demon if she would suspect it to that level. If you just drop the name, I think she wouldn't. She may recognize it from a lore perspective, but to think that the mayor.
Yeah, no, that's I was intentionally not saying that it was the mayor, but just using the name, saying that Malachor wants power, so it would make sense for himself.
Oh, you just casually say it.
Yeah.
She would probably look at you with a bit of a tilted at who? Malachor?
Yeah.
And would you say
Oh,
it
don't
so
worry about it.
casually in this room?
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
I'm assuming we're not speaking loud enough for people
Mm.
beyond the
You did get the
Like-
booth.
He looked
booth,
around
yeah.
You
and,
did get
and
the booth.
decided nobody was watching us, right? So
Yeah. He did the old.
I feel like we're in the clear.
with the way she was
Yeah.
acting when she came up to us, I would
Mm.
imagine there aren't many people around us to hear us.
True.
Right.
Is anybody giving us the eyeball as this conversation is
Right.
going? So Zach would just kind of look around because this is turning, serious. Has anybody leaned over, moved towards us at the counter, maybe?
Trying to think what kind of role. I do like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Sharp, right? I would say. To me, that.
Yeah, go ahead and roll sharp. Ooh, I just rolled sharp for you, Jacob. That was. Ignore that. Sorry, it was a total success, though.
Right?
Sorry. Screw you.
I wasted a beautiful role for you, NBD.
An even more beautiful roll from Zach.
Ooh, my. Look at that. Redemption.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Zach is tuned in.
Right here at the corner, you notice what looks to be in this guy's pocket, like a Miskatonic badge.
Where? I'm sorry, I didn't see where you.
Bathilda over here. Oh, you have lost connection to the server for some reason. Okay, hold on one second.
Oh, I see her.
That's just a random token that we have in
This large half-orc woman with the big.
yeah, the very inconspicuous barbarian woman.
Yeah, just kind of cramming herself into the stool.
Rotund Viking woman with a double head.
I hope nobody will notice me. I'm so coy. And if you look at me, I'll crush your skull.
No, something a little more streetwear for Nocturne. But you do notice in their pocket, like the glint of what looks to be, let's go with like a Miskatonic badge.
Ooh.
And their head seems to be, now that you notice that, maybe a little too tilted in your direction. Excuse me.
So I will whisper conspiratorially to everybody, point out that hulking Viking woman is not.
As you
Maybe.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
let's go with Lila first. Maybe what?
Oh, I was gonna have Lila basically say, maybe we should go somewhere more private.
Well, you say that, you hear this as, although those are in my head, it's not a stationary chair like it shows in the picture. They push away on their chair, kind of toss some money at the counter, say thank you, and then kind of give you guys a look out of their left eye.
Okay.
When they look over, I am staring directly at him.
Shoot him.
You shoot him?
No, only kidding. Only kidding.
I'm
Lila,
staring
I think-
directly at them.
I think Lila was going to do something. I heard her getting.
Well, if they're leaving that quickly, I
I
it
agree.
hasn't
Though.
worked out the one time we used it, but I want to kind of skim their mind and see if they pick up anything of import.
Nice. Scan away.
I apologize. Say that again, Lila.
I would like to try to read kind of the top level, skim their mind, and see if they picked up anything important from our conversation.
I am going to help out as well.
Okay, cool.
It's like trying to more
So
help cover up the fact that she's doing the magic, less like the actual doing the help out.
So I know historically we had me roll charm for it, but that's supposed to be if I'm manipulating someone with telepathy. I would like to argue that if I'm just using telepathy, that's got to be weird, right?
So weird.
Now, I'll grant you, I am arguing this in part because of the vast difference in numbers that I have. But I do also think it fits. Or I wouldn't make the argument.
It makes total sense. I mean, come on.
I just be upfront about the fact that I've got a 0 and a 3 here. But I also just think telepathy is weird and manipulation is charm.
Yeah. It's black and white.
I can't tell if you're helping me or not, Brian.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Sorry. I'm with you on the weird because you're just trying to you're just taking a peek, not trying to go deep. Is that what is that what I'm hearing? Yeah, trying to stare deep into their soul.
Yeah.
You're just trying to skim a little off the top.
Skim a little.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You don't want to bankrupt the man.
And did I mention that I have advanced help out?
Oh, let's go.
So on an advanced, your help lets them act as if they just rolled a 12, regardless of what they actually got. So that was why I wanted to help you out.
Help each other.
Yeah.
Oh, so
how
you do it.
helpful we are.
There's
So
not
Yeah, she got a 12.
Yeah, as you kind of skim the top of his service, you hear his thoughts about our cats are suddenly fighting. You hear this inner dialogue of returning to he keeps saying returning. I need to go back to church. And
that weird church. The one that I go to.
Actually, because of your 12, you would see that you would kind of get a mental image of that church that he brings up when he recalls returning to church, and you would recognize it as an old kind of abandoned church in Nocturne that's gone derelict and is generally regarded as abandoned. And but you hear his inner dialogue saying he needs to go back to church, and that's the image you get out of his head when he thinks of church.
I hop up and throw some cash on the table. Or we should go, I say.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
He's just take mine to go. He's gonna hold his one pancake left in his hand and run.
Jacob just picks up his plate. And
he just picks up his plate.
Jane eats the plates.
Yeah, we spent enough money here.
A plate. I'll bring it back.
Oh yeah, because comparing yourself to Jane, that'll that's a low bar.
It's a low.
I'm just saying, Jane eats them. I'm gonna at least bring it back.
I'll wash it and bring it back. I'm not gonna poop it out like Jane. I have plates in my poop.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. I mean, I know he's got the unquenchable thirst and whatever, but that's gotta hurt, right?
It's gotta hurt. His colon, his intestines are pretty coarse.
Right, unquenchable.
Kind of like a bird
it's something
getting
like
some stones into the gizzard.
And the gizzard.
Ugh.
Ow.
I'm creating the scene right now, Jose.
In your head about Jane's poop? Jane's
No,
colon.
I completely ignored that nonsense. I've been.
But
I've
the
been-
implication.
the implication.
The implication? What?
You have been warding
If
and
he
keeping.
eats it, it has to come back out.
Yes. This could
Good
be the real
point.
mystery.
What are you idiots talking about? I have completely.
Jane eats plates.
I'm sorry, listeners. I thought they were filling with good content while I was working on this.
You got a little side content.
We're
3.1.
we're talking about plate poop.
We're canon talking about Jane's digestive tract.
We might have gained a
Oh.
listener or two.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Welcome.
I love this shit.
Doom.
Welcome to Unwanted Poop Talk.
The Poop Podcast.
That already exists. Guaranteed. There's no way.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Poopcast.
So we follow her out. Right? We're all going out.
Him.
Him. I'm sorry. Yes, him.
Oh wait, was it a her?
No, I was thinking
I
of
don't remember now.
No, the
woman who
token
came
was
to
a
our
her.
table.
Yes,
Okay.
the lady.
The
that
token
approached you-
lady.
The token lady. I'm not sure what that's supposed to
Beatrice.
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 Which my brain automatically throws kiddo after.
Yes.
Who? What?
Beatrice Kiddo.
Kill Bill. That's her real name. The bride. Beatrice Kiddo.
Where's Bill?
I am not good on my Kill Bill lore. Sorry, guys.
He doesn't really like those movies, you guys. He just
Ah.
he's tastes I can't defend.
He's so stupid.
Okay. I got the shade. Understood. Don't know why I
Really, because it was subtle. So.
Was it? It seems subtle.
Where's Bill?
Let's see if this works.
Anyway, Beatrice, is she coming with us?
If you want.
Yeah, she wants our help. She's gonna have to follow
I get
us.
in the driver's seat and I'm like, are we following that guy? Or are we going back to my house so we can talk more?
We're going.
That's what I was gonna ask you guys. Do you want to split up and some of us follow him and deal with whatever the fuck he's doing, and then some of us take Beatrice to safe privacy and I don't know, get more information.
Sure.
Maybe we could just meet up with Beatrice later instead. Because actually,
Yeah.
what does that conversation look like?
Well, she said she going to
Maybe
the
we got
mausoleum.
most of the information.
I heard her say mausoleum,
Oh,
where the rituals are conducted.
Yeah.
So I
Is
think
that
Yes.
where we're headed?
You did hear that. That she was gonna go do her own kind of personal investigation. Hopefully trying to wean what the ritual was at the mausoleum, because she doesn't know where the book is. And she doesn't really know how to track it down either. It's not really her repartee. Or at least that's what she would... I mean, that's effectively what she would tell you. He's like, I'm not in the business of finding missing artifacts. I'm a research scientist in these things. Anyway, so she would tell you that she was going to try and do her own thing at the Founders Mausoleum, where she knows that the book has mentioned the rituals took place. Or at least on those grounds. They weren't always the Founders Mausoleum, obviously. Because they weren't always dead, in theory.
I'm going to ask Lila if he's going to that church or if that's where she did she want to go to that church, or did she want to follow him or them, or
I think he's going
is
to the
that where
church.
they're
I
going?
think one is the other.
Okay.
Correct. So
I could be wrong, but it seemed like going to the church was urgent.
Well, that's what the dude was gonna do. That's whether it's urgent. That's up to you guys. If you know what I mean.
No, urgent to him, I mean. Therefore, where he was
Oh, I
heading.
see. Yeah.
Did you pick up in his thoughts at all anything about us?
Are you trying to like suss out what he thinks about you guys?
Were we the reason he needed to get to the
Right.
church?
Oh yeah.
Was
You
the
would have
demon
definitely
the
gotten
reason?
the idea that he needed to report back, basically.
Okay, we need to stop him from getting to
Lila,
the church.
Lila might be wrong about this information, but she's going to tell you both that it's because he said Malachor, because that's what she thinks.
Okay.
That he heard you say Malachor, so he's headed back. That's what she thinks, and she's going to say it confidently.
Okay.
All right. And I mean, Jacob knows that the mayor knows he knows that he's Malachor, so.
So at this point, for me, Lila has thrown some money on the table in her own right after skimming this guy's thoughts, hearing that he wants to return to report back and he needs to go back to church. And the visual she got was the old abandoned church, right?
Yeah.
At this moment, you guys would find yourself the guy you find sussy, would be like standing outside. Yeah, like right where I put them. They would be starting to be walking down the stairs to their own vehicle. We'll say this vehicle over here. What are you guys doing? Do you guys want to stop them, or am I misreading this?
I look at
I think
Lila.
you want to follow.
Okay.
What do you think, Jacob?
No, I was gonna see what you were thinking, whether we stop them or follow. So, if you're
I
thinking
think if
follow,
we stop
let's
them
follow.
in public, it's going to be... Yeah, let's follow.
I was thinking that might not be good too, especially seeing as it would be us going after a Miskatonic employee again versus them coming after
And I
us.
can't use magic.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah, let's give him a minute. Let him pull out. I'll watch where he's going.
Okay.
Is she gonna come with us, or is she headed to the mausoleum?
It's kind of up to you guys. I mean, are you guys asking her to come along, or are you just taking her information and moving on? Like, okay, I'll help you, and and leaving her in the dust.
No.
Taking a report. All right, we'll follow this report.
We'll meet her at the mausoleum.
I'm thinking the two are connected. This is
So I'm torn.
Yeah.
I'm thinking both.
I'm torn because if we... Yeah.
No, go ahead. No, finish your
Sorry,
thought.
I'm on a delay. I don't know why.
No, finish your thought.
Well, my thought was that I'm torn between taking her with us because I'm afraid that if we let her go to the mausoleum by herself, somebody might intercept her.
Yes.
But I'm also worried that where we're headed is dangerous. So I think when we get there, I don't know if somebody has to babysit her. Somebody needs to make sure she's safe when we get there.
Right.
Or we split up.
Or we split up.
If it was, if it was the four of us, I would say we could potentially split up.
Or do a little recon. Somebody does.
He's pulling out of the parking lot now, guys.
Let's.
All right.
Seems hasty
I'll
too.
get up and head out. She'll come with us.
We'll follow.
Yeah, we'll tell that this all could be connected.
Oh, okay. She looks back. She gets up, gathers her papers. as you trundle out of the front door, she would look forlornly at her car parked in the parking lot. I guess I'll just come back for you.
Yeah, we'll be back here. We're here 3-4 times a day. But...
Oh yeah.
I thought she was coming with us.
They have a great dinner special on Wednesdays.
They mean the car.
She is
coming back to get the car. Her car. That
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
tell him, Brian.
Yeah, we'll be.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
Yeah, she's coming with us. I'm sure Jacob will motor you back to your vehicle. Because the only person who has a car is Jacob.
Yeah.
Right? Unless somebody rides with her and follows us. I don't know. No.
So you guys, we don't need to dwell on this any longer. You guys can.
Oh, we're getting her up. It's like D&D at the door. Oh, what kind of door is it? Hey, listen. Look for traps.
God.
What's this door? What is it made of?
4 days later.
You open the door. It's the latrine, you assholes.
You know, it's a foul odor emanating from the inside of the door.
Oh, goodness.
It's a portal to hell.
Ogre? Is there an ogre behind the door?
It's a mimic. There's a mimic in there.
So on the way, I'd like to continue picking her brain. I'm as Lila, assuming that Jacob is just going to follow, and he's good at this because he does investigative journalism. He's followed people before, right?
Oh yeah.
So,
He's harassed.
Jacob knows how to follow without getting caught by a non-professional
top-notch creeper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right. And then I'm going to try and pick her brain. Who do you think might have taken it?
Well, I mean, I don't really have any particularly good idea.
Beatrice, it's just us in the car. You seem suspicious of the mayor. Do you think he might be involved?
I feel like the mayor is involved in so many things these days, especially around Miskatonic, so it's an easy assumption to make, perhaps.
Okay.
As I mentioned, he has been around the archives a little aggressively, given his... I mean, he's not even Miskatonic staff. What is he doing in the archives so often?
What's he building in there?
I thought he was just teaching them how to be better bullies, but yeah. Listen, the person we're following, I think he's involved with the mayor, and he might be dangerous. So, when we get there, you should probably stay at the car.
Okay.
Unless you're packing some meat.
If you're okay with it, I could do a shield spell on you so that you'll be safe for sure. But I understand if you don't want to break the law.
Lila. Doing magic in public?
She tried to reach over when the crumbs got all over the lady, but yanked her hand back, suddenly remembering. You can't just clean people with magic now.
You can't just prestigious people's problems away. Okay. I suppose. So I won't be needing this. And she like pulls a revolver out from under, out from her purse, like this giant fucking Desert Eagle. She's like, so I don't need my.
We may need that as well.
Murder gun. My murder. My husband got me this.
Well,
for
I just need a few minutes.
I think he just likes looking at it.
Yeah. I mean, they are basically just penises, right? Anyway,
Right? Sorry.
You might need it. Jacob's right. You might need it. You should probably keep it on you. But if you do want me to shield you, I need to focus for a little while. I feel like Zach should almost be bard-like as a seraphim. Or was he not seraphim? Shit.
Yeah, it's funny you say that. I was thinking about that, but he's not seraphim.
Okay.
But he could have bard seraphim-like tendencies.
I normally don't like
Multi-class.
the new races for D&D, but an Aasimar bard would be kind of cool for that seraphim thing. So I think Michael's doing something. So Lila's just gonna take this red crystal out of her little satchel that hangs over her shoulder, and puts it in her lap. In her hands in her lap, and kind of leans over it, and goes quiet for a while.
Ah, yes, that crystal. How far is it away? This church. And where is it?
I don't know. I don't know where it is either. I didn't recognize it, I don't think.
Oh, I thought you did.
Lila's busy focusing.
Oh, that's right. Maybe Jacob knew.
I probably knowing a lot about the town, I might know.
You guys would know where the church is. I mean, it's like
the
old abandoned church. Yeah, the old abandoned church, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's.
I mean, I don't know where the abandoned church in Stamford is, but there probably is one. Anyway, sorry.
It's fair. Go ahead and give me a survival roll. No, you guys could make your way there. Are you trying to literally tail this guy?
I mean, no. If we know where he's going, then
effectively, yes.
But do we for sure? I think we should still tail him just in case.
Oh yeah.
Because for all I know, he could be like bringing other people with him. I don't know. He probably is just going there. I should focus on this crystal. Sorry.
Okay. So my question stands: are you guys tailing him, or are you going your own route, so to speak, or?
I'm tailing him.
Okay, go ahead and act under pressure to not be confused. I think you get a bonus for car stuff, don't you?
Yeah, I get a +1.
Ooh.
Oh. I'm gonna use a luck.
Yeah, baby.
I was gonna say, you literally jump the curb, turning out to follow him in your haste.
You rear end him.
Yeah, effectively trying to almost rear end him.
Oh shit! That was the gas
Whenever
pedal.
I spend a luck point, you're going to have technical difficulties, breakdowns, communication problems, weird noises in the recordings.
So is this like? It sounds like it's kind of a general badness that you have now for your surveilling skills of sorts. So I read that as like the car might have troubles or something like that. Is that what I'm reading?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it's kind of what it sounds like.
I think Polaroid doesn't work.
Well, use the luck.
That's it. Yes. Yes, I used the luck.
You use the luck. So ultimately, what you want to happen, you tail him.
Tail him without getting caught is what I want to happen.
So you totally do that. However, you realize when you like almost like out of sheer luck, we'll say, when you pull into the old like this old dirt path that used to be like a road leading to an old dirt road leading to this church. Like luck, serendipity, you realize that your engine starts to clunk and you literally run it out of gas. You were so paying attention to following this guy and not getting caught that you ran the vehicle out of gas right here at the church.
I hit the steering wheel. I'm stupid. I jump out and grab the tank of gas that I keep in the back. Top it off.
Of course. Okay.
And the whole time he's just like idiot. What? You know to pay attention to the gauge. Stupid. Rookie mistake.
Rookie mistake. I'm gonna remember that one because I think maybe you put diesel in that can on accident.
Yeah,
because of your whole luck thing.
No, that would have already been in there.
Who filled my gas can with sugar? Oh no! No, I'm kidding. But the car does drive up there ahead of you. In fact, I have that car. Check this out. See it parked up here. Oh wow, it's way out of scale now. God, it's terrible.
And
it's definitely not just randomly cut and paste from the diner parking lot, guys. Oh my god.
No. Totally taken off the interwebs.
Oh god, it's totally losing its mind now.
Now it just looks like a what
is happening?
It's an interdimensional
Exactly.
TARDIS.
Sorry.
I was just saying
we'll just pretend that
one
makes
of the
sense.
guys from Ready Player One. Where they get shrinking.
And they've gone in.
Oh my.
To the old church, the old abandoned church.
Is there any?
The person, yeah, they.
Okay. I didn't know if we'd seen multiples or if it was just
like a clown car. A small army of men exit the vehicle. No, I'm kidding. Just the one guy.
I hope this isn't mausoleum here.
Are there other cars?
I see lots of people inside.
Oh, right. There's just invisible.
Yeah, you better put them away. Yes. This is the tall
there's
man
a few more cars outside.
I was just going to ask,
Okay.
Is there other traffic? People? Lights?
Is there a good place for us to park inconspicuously?
You park down the trail, basically.
Okay, I gotta pull up. We can just pull off. Yeah.
I guess if you want here, we can do this. I can copy the van too. Look at this. Let's see what weird proportion it is. Yeah, exactly. You guys got all of it an ant car. Oh God, why is it doing this?
Oh.
Nah. Now it's a stretch limo going to a bachelorette party.
Nice. Technology, isn't it grand?
Technology is the best. There we go. That's a more reasonable.
Honestly, this is actually very cool technology. Foundry is pretty neat.
Dude, we barely touched Founder. I've been watching some bailiwick stuff lately. Oh my God. They've turned this thing into a whole 3D, a whole thing. They've done it. You've just got to pay for it monthly through subscriptions. Anyway, you can import STLs, painted STLs directly from Hero Forge now, and import them directly into Foundry, and it'll render it in 3D space, and you can set up all kinds of stuff. It's absolutely amazing. Anyway.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you guys pull the
But not
van
here.
over. Yeah, but not here. I'm not talented.
Holy kidding.
I mean, STLs are what I use for my 3D printing, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Hero Forge. You can build your little minis, and then you export an STL for like $7 or $8, and you can print them on your resin printer or import them into Foundry.
Yeah, I don't have a resin.
I mean, you could do it on your FDM printer too. It's just
Figures
you have to scale it up a bit
well
to make it.
in FDM.
But
Yeah.
But right now, you guys find
Actually
yourself
useful
outside
stuff,
of an
though.
old, creepy, abandoned church that you watched this supposedly Miskatonic type enter after tailing them here the whole time.
I'm gonna bust out the drone,
Okay.
Oh,
and I'm gonna fly my drone around.
Yeah.
And see if there's like a belfry or something that I could maybe get in and like spy on them without them knowing.
I believe that would be an act under pressure.
The pressure.
Or maybe investigate a mission. I'm thinking act under pressure, though, which you're pretty okay at.
Yeah. I got a 9.
Well,
Nice.
you can kind of hover above, and I'll show these guys again. You guys definitely didn't see these guys earlier, but your drone's able to peek in through some broken roof materials and see down into the general gathering area of the old church, and see what look to be two people that look generally plain clothed. One person that looks Miskatonic. Or sorry, two people that look Miskatonic, including the one that you followed here. And another that looks someone that you're not you're not familiar with them.
Oh. But they don't look like they belong to Miskatonic?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got the camera on, so I'm recording that, and I'll show them the screen.
Okay.
And see if they recognize Beatrice or Lila.
Ow, my shoulder. Sorry. You would notice the other Miskatonic person as one of your old teachers.
Ooh.
Lila.
Ooh. Good or bad teacher? I like
Yeah.
Miss Crabthorne, she has kind of a terrible last name. And so she gets kind of a bad rap because of it. People kind of, prejudge her because of her kind of aggressive last name, Crabthorne. But you found her to be a level-headed teacher, a fair grader.
Mm. We're pretty far away, right?
But she was still kind of a bitch. Let's be honest. So.
When name like Crabthorne, I mean, kind of.
You told her you had a cold, so you wanted to make up that test, but she's like, "You didn't have a fucking cold." Sorry, what were you saying?
Well, I would let the others know that I see an old professor in there on the feed. And point at her and complain about that test.
She knew my average. I would have had a 4.0.
Is that Crabthorne? Oh, what is she doing here?
Yeah, look at it.
I can't believe. Who are these people? Why are they meeting here? Why did we follow them here?
Well,
it's all connected.
I recognize.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Lila.
No, you're fine. I recognize that guy, and I'll point to him on the feed, as Miskatonic, and he was coming here. So I don't know. I'm just worried they're involved in this.
Lila, were you using magic in public?
No.
I don't
lying to her.
Oh yeah. I mean, I use my telepathy, so
she gives you a squinty eye. She gives you the fry face. The squint.
Why would? Because the mayor banned magic in public, right? Right, that's what happened.
Yes.
That's why I won't admit to it.
I know, but
and then abandoned first.
What is the public consensus? Because I'm trying to gauge Beatrice here.
I'd like to change something. Personally, not that you do not recognize the other person. I want to say because of your mixed success that they're obscured, so you're not really able to make them out more than not able to recognize them. But sorry, what were you saying, Zach? Could you repeat that?
No, it's just like the public doesn't like that they're for the ban on magic. I'm just trying to get back into the mindset.
Is there a vote? Was this on the ballot?
Yeah, I'm trying to think if
this was like an emergency order city city ordinance.
That's
instigated by Malachor, whose name is written down on a piece of paper. I don't have it in front of me.
No, but I'm trying to remember
what do people think then?
If the populace was like, yeah, we should ban it, or I don't know.
Oh, the public is very much against any type of ban of public use of magic and stuff like that. A lot of them would use small magics here and there. Cantrippy type things to help their day-to-day life, like prestidigitation, fixing messes, and other such useful utilitarian magics. And so this has been quite a burden. The general consensus is a -1. The public at large is not.
Have there been a lot of fines and stuff then?
Yes. Enforcement. They have been doing aggressive enforcement. And like I mentioned, there were patrol, like in other episodes, there have been patrols. Miskatonic does regular patrols around the town as enforcement efforts.
Okay. Now, is Beatrice giving the fry face to Lila because it might draw unwanted attention, or is she displeased that she's doing magic? Like, I'm trying to figure out her.
Oh, it's not that
Yeah.
it's that it's. I apologize. I'm trying to convey. Beatrix looks at Lila as being risk taking, not so much that she's shocked that she's being so risky, especially around Miskatonic people and in public around all these people using magic. She's
Okay.
gobsmacked at the audacity.
Okay.
Tyler is in
Gotcha.
pure denial.
And more importantly, her just being collateral damage to that magic as well. So
Gotcha. And that's what I kind of figured, but I just
Yeah.
said she was
no worries.
like
It's good vibe check.
little vibe check. Yes.
You can't quite make out what they're talking about through their own screen either. You can definitely see that they are conversing about something. A lot of gesticulating, and other types of orating is happening.
You hear me like kind of go, I wish Jake was here, or Jane was here. And I'll pull out the laser mic, and I'll be like, point this at, and I'll point at one of the windows.
The laser mic.
Laser.
I know what you're doing. You're reading the vibrations on the window pane. Joke's on you. They used triple pane back then. No.
It's leaded glass.
Leaded
glass.
glass. The old stained glass don't work here. No, I would argue that more to the point, most of the glass, if any, is destroyed.
That's what I was
broken out. I don't know how well those work. Does it work on doors and things like that? I'm not really super.
I don't know.
My spy gear knowledge is not what it used to be, I guess.
I know lasers work good on baths to their heads. What was that? Sharks from
Sharks.
Boston. Sharks. Thank you. Oh, you wanted ill-tempered baths, so you couldn't get sharks. Okay.
Fucking laser beams.
Laser.
It's at this moment you guys hear a loud honk behind you.
Oh.
And if you would look behind you, you would see another car.
Ooh.
I'm in this here tree.
I'm in the tree.
I keep dragging the wrong prop.
I have climbed a tree.
Jacob's probably in the back of the van. Or maybe we're in the tree. We're all in the tree together.
We're all in the tree. We're in the tree house.
Okay, you all got to roll act under pressure for hiding in the tree.
I guess we wouldn't be so conspicuous. I guess we'd try to be a little cover.
I would definitely be trying to, not out in the open.
Oh my god! Okay, Jacob makes it into the tree,
and that is an advance.
Right. Oh.
What the frack? Let's see. Act under pressure.
Absolute perfection. Holy shit, you guys!
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. We are.
You doubted our tree skills?
Yeah, you mocked our tree skills. Now we are all druids.
All I can think is Divinity Original Sin, where you go into stealth mode and you just turn into a bush.
Yeah,
right.
In the game, you just turn into a bush or a barrel. If you're,
I was gonna say or a barrel
or a rock.
But yeah, you just turn into a random bush, and so you move around looking like a bush. It's pretty hilarious.
I always thought that was a throwback to Metal Gear.
I'm not sure. Maybe I missed it in Baldur's Gate. Honestly, I wish they would have turned you into a bush.
Right?
But you can't have everything. So you guys, scramble, hearing the tires roll on the gravel behind you. You guys scramble in the dark. Well, I guess it's not dark. I'm going to say it's an overcast day. That's why the map looks like this. Very dreary, overcast day. And you guys scramble into the bush here. All of you, beautifully. To perfection for Jacob. Able to disguise yourself, camouflage yourself in this tree. Before you see none other than Mayor Malachor step out of the vehicle with, it looks like someone of his entourage, his driver. And he looks around it's a good thing you guys rolled like fucking gangbusters. 12, 12, 12. Holy crow. Or 13, 12, 12. He looks around very conspicuously, doing his own fry face as he scans around, noticing the van ultimately parked there. And he wouldn't be exactly unfamiliar with this vehicle, I don't think, given your recent activities at the radio station, at the
It didn't look like our vehicle
camp.
then.
Fuck.
As to say, at the radio station, it did not look like our vehicle.
I thought it looked like the vehicle when you first pulled in, not when you were...
When we pulled up, initially, yes, but then we went into the neighborhood and it changed to a sedan.
You car washed yourself out of a wanted level.
But if it's Ben, because like we had our trip to
I would argue even if he doesn't notice or doesn't recognize the van, he's still going to be extremely cautious and what I'm looking for, paranoid, I guess, ultimately about this strange
sussy.
van. Say that again?
Yeah.
I said he's sussy on it.
Yeah, he's sussy. He's doing a vibe check and something ain't right. And he feels it. And you can watch Mayor Malachor kind of pace around the vehicle. In fact, your van, looks in it, peers at it. If he pulls at the driver's side handle, is it going to come open?
No.
Recognize it's locked. Goes. Walks around. You can watch him do this.
Yep.
Very patiently. What do you guys do?
Watch him do that.
Okay.
We can be patient too.
Yep.
Yes.
He looks at his man. Stay with the van. And he goes in to the old church. What are you guys doing? In a tree.
Staying in the tree, hanging out.
Either of you tough?
I have a +1 to tough.
What does that mean, Zach?
I'm not.
I don't know. You said tough. That's what came to my head. Yes, out of character. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. The dork.
No, that's funny because it's rightly so. Actually, +2. Zach is pretty wiry. What do you have in mind?
Maybe you could
Lila?
drop down on him?
Do we jump on him?
That would let the mayor know that we're here when at least when he comes back out.
He already knows we're here somewhere.
Yeah,
But
it's true
if
too.
we don't get
Yeah.
this guy out of the way, we can't be anywhere but right here in this tree.
He knows that somebody left a van here.
But so this is the minion, right?
Yeah. I need you to think about Malakor's position here, pulling up. And him noticing a suspect vehicle. And now he's going to walk in and ask them, hey, what's that fucking van outside? And everyone in that room is going to respond, what fucking van outside?
They just might not have seen it coming in. I don't know how observant they are.
No, they're going to be like, whoa. Now that people are going to come out and look for it.
Well,
Minions
that's my concern, is a bunch of
Yeah.
people are about to come out. Now, I grant you, if we fall down on this dude, if we drop him, then they will notice that. But before they come out, perhaps we could be somewhere else by then?
Yes, I think we should move.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
We should, not be here because they're going to come out and start swarming. I say we should go into the church, like into the basement.
Into the church basement?
How do we get into the church without the minions seeing us?
Well, they're inside, right? So we could
But there's one by the van.
Oh, yeah. Well, we neutralize him.
Yeah, that's just an easy murder.
Well, I neutralize. I didn't say murder. Because if we remain here, we're targets. They're eventually gonna find us. So if we can, that's exactly what, like, oh, maybe, the least expect us to be inside, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that would the least place they would have. That's his logic. Unless we want to go, I don't know where else, because we kind of want to find out what's going on in here. I think that's our plan. So,
right. I am torn though. I mean, between dropping or staying put, but I feel like those are our two options. You're the boss, Jacob.
Yeah, no, I agree. Those are our two options, and as we're deciding this, now we start to see him come out. So,
I guess we're standing by then.
What do you guys want to do? I can postpone, but I did want to kind of put a point on and get kind of poking you guys with a stick a little.
Yeah. Do I see what's going on on the drone?
Yeah, you would see them start to converse, and all of them start to gesticulate very wildly, and then begin to seems to muster together to exit the church with Malachor.
They're getting ready to come outside, so we got to move, guys.
The boost.
So yeah, I'd say let's go at let's try to knock out that guy. And then...
Well, I will give you guys a concession on my part. Because you all rolled 13, 12, and 12, which are great rolls. Advantage isn't really a thing in Monster of the Week. However, I will tell you that as a group, give me... How do you guys want to try and diffuse your current problem, which is this guy staring you down, or that you can see, but he doesn't see you, between you and your van?
Well,
somebody should drop on him and just hit him in the head.
Yeah, and then I think we should follow Zach's plan and all, leg it to the basement. Or it's an abandoned church. How broken down is it? Like, I know the windows are gone, but are we talking like rubble walls or?
Yeah, I would say the main church structure is not great, has holes, as the drone is making very obvious. But
you know what? I think Lila would like to read a bad situation to see where the best place to go from here would be.
Do it.
I like it.
Awesome.
And Jacob's bringing the drone back out of the church. As we're getting out of the tree.
8.
What's your ultimate goal here, Lila? I know you're trying to
Quickly spot where the safest place is, where I think that they won't see us, and I think that we could get to in like 20 seconds. Maybe it's just around the corner of the church.
I mean, if you guys...
maybe.
Maybe I've been thinking about this wrong, and I've been kind of pushing my own idea on you guys. Do you guys just want to try and sneak around the church?
Yeah, because I think if we neutralize him, that's going to just send more alarms.
Is that what I'm hearing, Lila? Like, you want to know how to get away from them. So when they start to trundle out, you guys as a group, as like a Snoop crew, as a Scooby crew, and a hoodwink over here onto the side of the abandoned church while they start to crawl out and begin to look around. Does that work? Is that what you're looking for?
I mean, yeah. Yeah, that's the kind of thing Lila's looking for. Basically,
There you go.
she's looking for the path.
I don't know if that gives you gratis to that path, but that's what I can also think that is a good way around, to come around this side while they exit, if you're trying to kind of pull a fast one on them.
Because, I mean, our characters probably don't know this, but there is an opening in the back, too. And I feel like by sneaking around, we could come across that opening and possibly go in.
I don't think the players, the characters themselves wouldn't. The place seems busted up enough that you could probably find your way in if you needed to from another egress, I guess, for words. But yeah, you guys can definitely make your way through here. I think so. I guess this would be the best route, I would say, as the keeper. Now, my question is, I think I need to make you guys roll for act under pressure to get around here and not get spotted. So, who's taking point and who's coming up last? And one of you needs to pick who's taking the doctor with you, and then narratively, if you F up, then I'll just make it interesting for the doctor.
I will take the doctor and bring up the rear.
Okay.
Then I'll go first.
Okay.
I guess I'll be the Oreo, cream filling, and be in the middle.
Guess if you want to be the
Lord,
Oreo.
everybody likes to tell me about how it is. Like, thank you so much. I get what it is. You don't have to call it lard.
God. Fat's flavor, bitch. Take my delicious self out of here. Lila, huge.
Oh, yeah.
Lila sneaks right by. Zach does not sneak right by. He finds himself kind of caught out, rustling these bushes over here, getting his self caught on a tree branch. Jacob stumbling. Zach stumbles forward, causing Zach to trip on him and take the doctor with him. Lila, behind you, you see this comical scene, or this dreadful scene, as your three compatriots stumble out of the bushes in a loud, kind of obvious. Go ahead.
Can I like yank them? Help them get around the corner? Or is it
What's your proposal? What's your proposal?
Well, I was thinking that maybe if I could catch them stumbling in the first place, I could kind of
like telekinetically hold them up.
Support. No, I don't know how far ahead of them I am, but I don't feel like I'm yards away or anything. So I feel like I could just physically
I got you.
grab,
Sure.
try and physically help them unstumble. Brace them. That's the word I'm looking for. Anyway, I don't know what that roll would be, though.
You can give me an act under pressure again to try and save him.
Help us, Lila! Help
Still
us!
help out. That's cool.
Oh, could it have been a help out?
Oh my goodness!
Dude,
No,
Lila
for me it could not have.
cheating.
Fire.
She's dropping bangers.
Oh,
Cheating.
it could have been a help out if she does it, because you got it advanced, right?
I do have advanced help out.
It would have made it guarantee regardless, like a 12 regardless of what we rolled.
Well,
And it is also a cool roll.
are you trying to persuade me to take their role as well?
No, I rolled to act under pressure. I was told to, so I did.
Fair enough. You keep them from falling, but I feel like ultimately some of this damage is done. They heard the rustling in the bushes. They didn't see you move, but they definitely know you just moved out of this tree.
Okay.
As you hear this rubble, 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 rubble,
The Hamburglers.
rubble, 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 and they split up. And they start to follow, and they start to come around. Like two trailer park girls.
We keep moving. I'm assuming we're moving
around the outside.
kind of quick around the back.
Okay. Okay. I'm just going to place you guys all the way back here at this.
And then go in.
Right here by the garden here. And you see the guards.
We don't get around to where we can get in.
Well, yeah,
Before
they
they
see
come
you
around.
kind of duck in, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
As they try to come around on you guys.
What's going on here? Oh,
And I can place you guys inside for sure.
got to. Fresh.
It's only a single floor church.
I'm sorry.
No, I
you
was
wanted
asking.
to be a multi-floor church? How do you investigate?
No, it was just me asking.
I don't know. I mean, personally, I don't know. I just put this map together. If you want it, here's the thing. I'll tell you. If for some reason narratively you want there to be a cellar or a basement or something, sure. Why the hell not?
No, because we just get caught in the basement.
I mean,
I'm more gonna look at the group and be like, let's run through this chapel out the door. If we have to, we hip check Malachor and get in the van and go. Get out of here, because they are not going to be friendly to us.
No.
And they know we're here.
Can I at least look for the book a little?
Sure. We don't have time. But, yeah, I mean, I don't think the book's here.
But why would they have a meeting here in an abandoned church? Middle of nowhere.
It's funny you mentioned that, Lila, because as you guys kind of fall over yourselves into the main area here of the church, I'm sure it has a name that I don't remember, a specific name, and kind of a
Nave.
more of a gothic Benny Hill scene. You guys are being chased by these. Why can't I unselect them? There we go. These guys through the church, and you see on Malachor's person this large tome that he seems to be holding. And the doctor points at Beatrix. Beatrix points at him and his book. You have it.
Yep.
I will
That's
step
the way he
up beside her.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep her safe. Whatever. I don't know how he's gonna respond, but
I run towards him with the intention of tackling him and knocking the book free.
Towards Malachor?
I
Okay.
love
Yeah.
it. Love it.
Give me I feel like a tough to knock him over. Does that seem unreasonable? Or
Nah.
am I thinking something?
No, I could kick some ass would be sweet.
Well, that's
Sure.
tough.
That's
Or
Search
an
tough.
act. Yeah. I mean, acting under pressure would be even cooler, but I get tough.
Even cooler because I have plus 17.
I mean,
17 is +2. He's gonna try and manipulate me into a manipulate someone so he can get a +3 from Shire.
no, I'm not
I
talking.
mean, really, he's trying to fool me, dropping it. So when you think about it,
Yeah. I'm trying to be
Player
cool
agency
drop
and then
it,
just
yeah.
player indulgence.
So.
Oh, I saw that one. I was,
Right?
Ooh.
Right?
Yes.
I was about to cry.
Ooh.
I mean, I wish it was a 10, but
It's
it
better than
it
a.
wasn't a fail.
It's better than a 4.
You tackle him to the ground. You begin to struggle, but he's a little stronger than he might. His stature might make him look, and he holds on to the book pretty well. And during this time of struggle, behind you guys, his minions, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
I've called them the
gonna-
cult of the Starless Circle, but that's,
Ooh. Cult of the Starless Circle.
there you go. It's weird, but anyway,
Like
these guys come in here and start, posturing.
I want to try and push the doctor over this way because I would like to basically try and get between her and all of them.
I mean, if you tell her to just go over here, I mean, you more than welcome to just have her.
Can we
over
go?
here.
Let's go over here. Yeah.
She'd run
I'm
over
blunt.
there
I
for
don't
you.
have
No, that's fine. You could just yell at her, "Hey, get down, Doc," and point over there.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
works.
think
I can't drive.
Given the
there we go.
situation, I think she'd be okay with it.
Okay.
She's screeching at Malachor, though. What do you get your hands off that book? It's a priceless relic of Nocturne's history. Get your
Well, Mr. Mayor, do you have a good reason to have such an occult book in this?
I'm not sure he's in a position to have a casual conversation with you right now as Jacob
fair.
struggles with him on
He's
the
been
ground.
tackled, but like, I'm still gonna taunt him, Mr. Mayor.
Oh, 3 cultists here. Before that guy moves, I'm going to. As I see if they coming in, are they telegraphing like they're going to charge?
oh, 100%. Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought we said posturing. They're just waiting for direction from Malachor, but I guess since he's struggling with somebody, I'm gonna whip open. Well, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say posturing. I guess probably wasn't the correct word. Yeah, they would definitely be moving in and then
Gotcha.
making their way to hit.
From my
guys.
6'5" demon bag, I'm going to try to blind them. Basically, I'm going to take out. I'm trying to think of a component, like a magical component, for just like a lightning flash. So it'll just be this bolt of electricity that comes out and I want to blind all three.
That's pretty strong magic to do in front of.
Jack doesn't care.
Oh, I think it's a little late for that right
Yes,
now.
doesn't care.
Really? Because I was actually trying to hold. Okay, good
The
to know.
public use of magic thing? Is that what you're saying?
I think we're beyond that.
Yeah.
Zach thinks we're.
I would say a little.
We could be.
I didn't want to be the first to use magic or the first to use
That's fair.
Well, I think we're beyond that.
Yeah,
I'm not like I'm trying to smite them and hurt them. I just want them not to be able to see.
So it's like a flashbang, electrical flashbang kind of thing.
Pretty much like a celestial flashbang. Yes.
Celestial
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Weird.
Yeah, go ahead and roll weird.
Let's get some weird action here. Let's get weird in here.
I like the idea.
What the Yes. It's my intent. Oh, okay. +1. I thought I failed that.
Oh, nice.
Mixed success. Celestial flashbang.
It blinds you too. That's your mixed success.
Shit. It didn't quite go as planned. Marco.
Polo. You'll hear Jacob say polo while he's struggling.
I'm here. This way. This way. Zach.
Okay. As long as
Does that help him get the book in any way?
Were you going for Malachor too?
No. Sad to say, just like this
just the
arc
three behind.
here. Yeah.
Oh, see, I thought it was a.
No, because I don't want to risk blinding everybody. I don't want my
you.
radius to go like over here. So I felt that might impede you or somebody.
Yeah, I
So
think it's
wanted
probably
to do
best in
here.
this case to have been modest, because otherwise I think I could have blinded your friend.
Yeah.
And a failure, oh goodness.
Yes.
I should tint this guy red. Can I tint this guy red? That's Malachor. Malachor the red.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Doc. Beatrix. Sorry, where were you? Zach, you just flashbanged yourself and these guys. They are like dazed and looking around. You see them kind of struggling, Lila. One of them looked like they were trying to directly approach you, and now they're staggering by this broken down pew as you...
Oh.
Go ahead.
I'm going to push him over.
Okay.
Like literally just reach out and push them.
Okay. I think you can just do that ultimately because they're dazed.
Okay,
I don't need a roll from you. I can now, I guess, make them prone too. There. As you shove this one over a pew, and I want to say cause them 1 damage. Let's go with... Go ahead.
No, what were you going to say?
I was going to say Malachor now grabs Jacob by the throat with his free hand. Causing you damage, Jacob, as he grips into you and kind of with a inhuman strength digs his fingers into your, your neck, and you can feel your pulse against his thumb as he cuts off your blood flow.
I don't know if pushing that guy over was kind of my thing, but if I could attack Malachor,
okay. I'll allow it, I guess. But Malachor would begin, regardless of what happens here, to fight back against Jacob aggressively.
That makes sense. But like with Jane not here, it's up to us to keep Jacob safe.
I know.
So where is it? Fuck, there we are. I scrolled too much. Oof, boo. I am going to throw a blasty that sort of green sphere of algae thing at him in order to both hurt and restrain him. That would be 2 harm, and he would be restrained. And then I, since it basically works like kick some ass, I guess we can exchange damage, right? I don't know.
Okay.
I think that's how mixed works.
So to exchange damage as you unleash your magic at him, he will respond in equal, causing you 3 damage as this. He does some magic. He does some magic, or I guess this exchange, so it would be 2. There's 3 as he reaches out and trying to think of what this should look like. What Malachor's magic looks like. In my head, he like lets out this almost ray of viscous smoke that attacks your mouth and nose as you try to breathe and chokes you. It has this sulfur, brimstone flavor and smell, and it overwhelms you as it begins to choke you, causing you 3 damage.
That is to me, correct?
That was to Lila, actually.
Oh,
he is restrained, so his arm that was gonna grip onto you is now restrained. He's now restrained back and no longer capable of attacking you, Jacob. And ultimately, you're able, if you want, the book will fall from his hands because of him being restrained.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the book and I'm gonna stand up.
Okay.
And I just haul off and kick him right in the head.
He takes it like a D-man. He seems to. How can I put this? He's phased, but it's like he's not gonna let on that it hurt.
Yeah. And then I run out of the church. And I let them know that I've got the book.
Perfect. Lila, you see Jake. You see a restraint because I can't see anything right now. Lila, you see the restrained Malachor, of course, and Jacob book it out. What do you do with the doctor, and ultimately what do you do with Zach, who may be at your mercy at the moment?
Yeah, so I'm gonna. So this guy's still knocked over, so I don't consider him a super threat. So I'm gonna kind of do this thing where oh shoot, it does that. Just gotta climb over that pew, grab his hand.
Okay.
Doc, it's time to leave.
Act under pressure as you try to gather up the Doc and Zach.
Okay. Come on, Doc.
Exactly. Your eyes are all blurry from coughing. Snot is probably rushing down your face as you were choking on that noxious smoke.
Lila doesn't get snotty. She's a cool witch in a TV show. Snot doesn't happen on TV shows. Anyway, sorry. Ignore me.
Just coughing.
So can I lead them just kind of hackily?
With a mixed
or
success, I'm going to give you a hard choice. You either lose your crystal or you lose Beatrix as you guide them out the front door, as you all try to run, I assume, towards the van.
a shield crystal?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can lose that.
Okay.
Compared to alive. I've got a couple other shield crystals.
Bye, Beatrix. It was nice knowing you.
Later, bitch.
Should have stayed in the car.
Yeah, you guys make a break for it. You make it to the van.
Jacob is just fluid motion, jumps in the driver's seat, unlocks the van, and has it ready to go as soon as they are in.
Okay. You guys, mud is thrown everywhere. I feel like being mean and saying you put diesel in it, but I'm gonna be nice. You're throwing mud and dirt and everything as you kind of spin out and hang a very fast Yui dodging a tree. And you guys couldn't make it out onto the street. In the rearview mirror, you would see some of the Malachor minion types fumbling out of the front door of the old abandoned church and kind of looking at you and giving you mean looks, shaking their fists type activities as you make your way, as you make your getaway.
Damn you!
So you guys, you will make it onto the dreary, gloomy streets of Nocturne on this overcast afternoon, making your getaway. Do you have any particular destination in mind, Jacob, as you lay the hammer down?
No. Actually, maybe the library. He doesn't want to go directly back to the bungalow. What?
Right. Yeah, going back to the bungalow would be. No, I was asking if the ritual's tomorrow, right? Like we have a little time.
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Well, in that case. Yeah, I guess the library is what you said, right? Library?
Yeah.
I
Well, that's
guess
kinda
just
my-
you're talking, we don't hear you.
Oh, can you not hear me?
No, I'm
my-
here. I'm here.
I hear you.
Library is fine. You guys can definitely make it to the library if you want. Back so soon, Lila. You really need to return that copy of the Hunger Games. I'm very concerned. At this point, just watch the movie and return the book because
Movies aren't as good. Anyway,
you can even check
I'm
out
not
the
that far
movie.
from the end. Agnes, come on. I'll pay the fees. It's fine.
Okay. I assume you guys are gonna leave her in your wake to go to the
Yes. Yeah.
the old stacks.
But I don't access it in front of Beatrice. I will. I'll kind of have her stay away so she doesn't know how to open it.
You're not going to let her that deep in your conspiracy. You're just going to risk her life.
Not yet.
Some
Yeah.
secrets are dangerous for the people who know them.
You ain't going to let her in on the handshake,
Yeah.
though.
That's one or two more death-defying things happening first.
So you obscure your PIN number from Beatrix as you...
Yeah.
Kidding. But you do. You lead the party, the hunters, and Beatrix down to the old musty tomes, the ancient stacks of old old Nocturne library. Beatrix's eyes would go, wide as saucers, or however you may want to describe it.
Part of the reason I didn't want to show her how to get in here.
She scans the stacks obsessively. There's so many.
I know, right?
There's so much history of Nocturne in here.
I know.
It's
Beatrice, come on.
Lila?
We gotta focus. We gotta the ritual.
It'll
Who's
be
got
here
the
tomorrow.
book?
Yeah.
Be here tomorrow.
Yeah, if we do the ritual.
Exactly.
Well, right, of course. And she takes the Nocturne Codex over to one of the reading tables there in the old stacks, and she's absolutely mystified at the book that she moves to the side. Where did you? Never mind. She moves to the side and opens up the Nocturne Codex, kind of scanning the pages, getting to the part about the dark star alignments, and she kind of scans the pages. Here was the problem. As she kind of scans through, showing you passages, they reference other works in here, and no one knew what they were referencing, or where any of these works were, where they described some of the rituals that would take place in more detail. As she kind of looks around the room, saying this.
Yeah.
And as she kind of scans the codex, she comes to a particular passage that mentions a book.
So what? When she says what book she's looking for, I'll start looking around and see if it's here.
Yeah, it has a much more fanciful name, but it effectively translates to rituals under the dark star alignments. Where it describes, supposedly how this is supposed to be done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that book's over, and I walk over and I pull it off one of the shelves. Like, this book?
Yes, this book. She looks at it.
It was right here.
With reverie and astonishment and anxiety, as she opens it up, she dusts it off, creaks open its pages, and scans across. Yes, here. Oh, fuck.
This is out of Beatrice's mouth?
Yes.
Oh, my jaw just drops.
Well, we are definitely going to need to go to the Founder's Mausoleum. because the ritual will need to take place in that clearing.
Kind of had a feeling.
And it looks like we're going to need a little bit of magic.
We have that.
That we have.
So now I ask you guys if you want to do a to be continued on this. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that sounds like the best thing.
we need
To
Jane.
be continued, yeah.
Yeah, we should text him. You know, like we know it was supposed to be his day off, but some shit has gone
Right.
down. Meet us at,
They had to run away from the last conflict. How embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we got the book.
We got the book. No, I love it. I love doing a to be continued for this. I think it works well. Hope you guys are having fun. I hope I keep you guys interested.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying this little plot. So
Yeah. Always have fun.
now every episode I'm just gonna have to inject my own DMPC to
There you go.
add entropy as your quest givers. Patrons. But
I like it.
I will
Let's say if you ever wanted to play a NPC in the group just to get in on like combat and stuff.
get in on the combat.
Get in on the combat.
No, I need to do more combat with my guys. I need to beat you guys up more. But
Well, I feel like combat is supposed to be kind of rare in Monster of the Week. Like it's supposed to be an oh shit moment, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why I don't know if you guys are noticing, but I've been really trying to play on the keeper hard moves and soft moves where it's kind of nudging you guys in directions and giving you guys kind of ideas without forcing your hand in any way. Whereas hard moves like, you know, when Malachor drives up, that's a hard move. Like you guys need to do something in that moment.
Right.
And figure that out. And then other more vague moments. But yeah, I've been trying to play with that a bit more and do that a bit more with you guys. So
sweet.
I hope it's working. And trying to do like these kind of weird multi-plot things where we're having Malachor do stuff and there's this other thing going on. So
no, I like that.
Lovely.
Yeah, you're doing good. Thank you.
Thank you guys. You guys make it happen. So guys, thank you so much. I will give you 15 minutes back for the evening.
Woo-hoo!
I hope
a lot
you
of
have
fun
a
as always.
Evening. You too, guys.
Yes, you too. Good night.
Bye,
Good night.
guys.
Always fun. Have a good one.
Oh yeah. Bye.
Bye.